Okay, before I get that quarter panel back on, I went through and cut some rust out here, here, and got a piece cut out there, and some more there. So I'm going to be fixing those up. Okay, I went through and replaced all that metal there, right there piece, and right here whole piece. And then I went in and welded some new, where there was holes in this channel back here. So that was pretty bad. That wasn't as bad as the other. This side was worse than the other side. So yeah, it was pretty gone. I got a little bit more to repair right here, these two pieces. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I'm ready to start putting that quarter panel back on. Okay, I'm getting ready to put that other quarter panel on there. Went ahead and got the whole thing sprayed with some fresh coat of red paint over that primer. And over here, I hit that wheel well with the rust reformer and a fresh coat of paint. So I think everything, I've been getting these edges down to bare metal where it's going to weld, and over here. So I think I'm about ready to go ahead and reinstall that fender. Okay, I've been working on this fender all day. Got it on there. Got some tack welds in, holding it into place. So it's looking pretty good. It takes some finesse to get these things back on. Got a couple of tack welds here and here, but all in all, it's looking pretty good. And I think that's it for today. I'll get a good start tomorrow and get that whole thing welded on there. Also, this fender matched up pretty good right here. I can just trim that piece out and then weld that straight up. I wish I had done the other side that way, because now it's going to be a lot more difficult to connect that. But what I did over here was, see, this doesn't, I'm going to have to weld a piece to make it come down to here. So I'm going to have to actually flip the car upside down or lift it up on the chain and then to get it from underneath. So I can do it, it's just going to be kind of more difficult. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm getting something done. It's looking good. Okay, I took a propane torch and melted away some of this silver filler that was in here. They used to use silver back in the day to patch up holes like that, so I think that came from the factory. So I'll be able to weld that in now without that silver. I've been tack welding this body panel on, and what I'm noticing is I've got somewhat of a gap. It kind of pops. The gap is fine this way, but up and down it pops up right here. See right here at the corner it's perfect. Then here in the middle it pops up. And then right over here it goes back down to being perfect again. So the gap is great right here. I noticed that this gap was here before I took this fender off, so it wasn't something that happened because of the repair. It was already there like that. So I thought maybe I should just cut these welds out and try and refit the fender up a little bit higher. But I realized if I do that, it's not really going to work, because it's great. The gap is perfect here and perfect here, and there's no way to get that middle part to come up really if I took that fender back off. So as much as I hate to do it, I think the only way to correct that is to use a little bit of that fiberglass filler and build it up right there at the end. which is not how I prefer to do it, but after careful consideration, I think that's the only way to do it. Alrighty, I've got all these filled in with welds here. Looking good over here. And I'm ready to start grinding all these down. Okay, I went through and took the grinder and got all these welds flat here. Ground it down here. Might need a little bit more actually. Over here I did some work, but I didn't really have to get these perfect because we're going to put a bunch of filler right here. So you can see where the grinder kind of jumped the edge here, but that's okay. So this is looking good there. I just got to weld in this area. Weld a patch piece in here. And maybe put a piece there. And other than that, I think it's looking pretty good.